season turned out to be extremely unfavorable for the US dollar. Since the very beginning of the week, the greenback has been losing momentum. Today, the US currency is still under pressure, trading at its 6-month low against its key competitors. The dollar index opened the late session at the level of 96.82. During the day, it lost 0.6%. This was the largest intraday decline since June. The US dollar is falling across the board as investors rebalance their portfolios at the end of the year. Besides, the US currency is also weighed down by increased demand for risky assets and the news from the Fed. The regulator criticized US President Donald Trump's policy towards China and customs duties. Some analysts believe that the greenback has dipped due to weak macroeconomic statistics and Jerome Powell's cautious rhetoric. Amid the weak US dollar, the euro-dollar pair regained some of its losses. However, the pair's growth was mainly due to the technical situation in the market and traders' risk appetite. Today, while recovering, the euro has ever managed to test the level of 1.12. The pound sterling now seems quite attractive for buyers. Today, the pound-dollar pair is trading at around 1.31. Its growth is also attributable to the weak US dollar and improved market sentiment, thereby benefiting the pound bulls. Market participants continue to monitor the situation surrounding Brexit. Ratification of the EU withdrawal agreement could trigger the new investment boom. As a result, the Bank of England would raise its interest rates. In addition, the central bank's policy may be affected by the appointment of a new head of the regulator in late January. The Canadian dollar continues to trade in an uptrend. The loonie managed to advance to the level of 1.3062 against the American dollar. It's unlikely to continue moving upwards since there are no drivers for its further strengthening. The US dollar versus the Canadian dollar pair is expected to consolidate at the lower levels. Today's macroeconomic calendar is bereft of any important releases. As for other less significant news, the data on the Chicago Purchasing Managers Index and the US foreign trade balance is set to be published today. In recent weeks, risky assets and commodities have demonstrated the best rallies. Today, the Australian and New Zealand dollars have hit their 5-month highs. However, the Aussie is likely to lose about 1% on an annual basis. That's all for now. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.